welcome or welcome back to my channel, Jen on a Budget. If you're new, my name is Jen. I'm a zero-based cash budgeter, and in my channel, I do cash stuffing, saving challenges, and anything money related. Today, I'll be cash stuffing the second paycheck of October. So I have the money here. Let's go ahead and count this. I have $51.50. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I am cash stuffing $508. So just a few announcements. My A7 wallets are going to be in stock this Saturday, October 14th at 1 p.m. I will also have a few hundred envelope savings challenges in stock as well. So go ahead and make sure to check it out. Also, you guys, I am not going to lie. I've just been going through it. I don't know if it's seasonal depression or something. I remember this time around last year, I fell into postpartum depression because I had my daughter last March. And what I'm feeling now is very similar to how I was feeling last year. I just tell myself this is just a little funk that I'm going through. So I'm just staying positive, taking it day by day. Honestly, my kids and your guys' videos keeps me distracted. If you are a cash budgeter, I appreciate you and your videos. Your videos truly make me happy and keeps me motivated to keep going. So please do not stop your journey. You may not know it, but you are making a difference in someone's life, if not mine. I look forward to watching all your guys' videos. And if you are a person that wants to get into cash stuffing and budgeting, I say go ahead and do it. Don't let no one stop you. It helps you be accountable for your goals, your financial goals. And this community is just so amazing. So go ahead and go for it. Okay, enough of that. Let's get into the cash stuffing and scary story time. I'm going to start off with my bills binder. So this story goes back pre-COVID days. It was me, my husband, and my son at the time. We were living with my parents. Phone is going to get 15. And we were living with them for a while. I'd say for about a good year, and it got to the point where we needed our own place because we wanted our own privacy. Phone now has 10, 20, 30, 45. So we were looking into some apartments, and we weren't looking for homes at the time because first off, living in the Bay Area is so expensive. Debt is going to get 62. And I wanted to find a place that was kind of close to my parents' house because they're the ones who watch the kids. And just in case of emergency, I wanted to be close by. Debt now has 150, 60, 70, 80, 182, 83, 84, 85, 86. So 186 in debt. So I was looking into some places and I came across this apartment. It was about 10 minutes away from where my parents lived. Credit card is not going to get anything. Life insurance is going to get 15. I actually liked it. It had just what we needed, 2 beds and 1 bath. That's just for all 3 of us, and the area and apartment itself was okay. I mean, it was way better than all the other ones that we looked at. Now life insurance has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $70 in life insurance, and I think we should be all good for life insurance until the next payment. The price that we were paying for that apartment was very decent. So we started the moving process and got all settled in after, I would say, 1 to 2 weeks. Water is going to get 10. I just paid my water bill. We didn't have much furniture at the time too because, again, we were living with my parents, so we didn't have much to bring. That was okay because throughout time we got our own furniture. Garbage is going to get 10. So one night when I think it was about the first week we were living there, maybe the second week, now garbage has 10, 20, 30, 40. It might be later, I'm not too sure. My husband didn't tell me this until later on in life, when we were about to move out. But he said he was sleeping one night. Car is going to get 10, and this is for my car insurance. All of a sudden, he wakes up with wind blowing at him, and it was only him. I obviously didn't feel anything because I was asleep, and he said that the heater was on. This was in the middle of summer, so it was really hot. I mean, who needs a heater in the middle of summer? Now car has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. He got up and went to the thermostat, and it was in fact on, and he turned it off. And then he said after a while it turned back on again. He thought it was broken, and so he turned it off again. Taekwondo is for my son's taekwondo tuition, and it is getting 50. The next day he called the maintenance guy to come and fix what was wrong with the heater, but there wasn't anything wrong with it. And that is all for my bills binder. Moving along to my A7 wallet. I am cash stuffing my wallet this time and not my variable funds binder because I plan on using this today. Food is going to get 100. So there wasn't anything wrong with it. I did wonder why the maintenance guy was there that day. My husband just said that he's just looking at the heaters for all the apartments. So now food has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 1 and 2. So 102 in food. Just living there, things would happen and I would just think like otherwise. Sometimes I even told myself it might be just my mind playing tricks, but I think deep down inside there was some kind of entity living there. Shopping is going to get 10. If you haven't watched my last video, go ahead and watch it because I mentioned about my son seeing a ghost in our home, and I feel like after that incident, things just started to get worse. So beauty is going to get 75. One day I was putting the dishes away. I remember this very clearly. It was in the morning. 50, 75. Sorry if I pause for a bit. I'm multitasking. I was putting away dishes and I remember putting a glass of cup on the counter and it just exploded. Now beauty has 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 121. So 121 in beauty. I am going to get my lashes done today, so I'll be using this envelope. There were pieces all over the floor, all over the counters, and I looked at my husband and he was just shocked. Kids is going to get 5. So I asked him like, what the hell just happened? And he thought that I accidentally knocked it over, but I told him no, like I was nowhere near the glass. He tried to justify it and say, oh, it was probably already broken, but I told him like, no, if it was already broken, it wouldn't have just exploded like that. It was just like someone had set a bomb in that glass and then pieces just went flying everywhere. That's how it was. Fun is going to get 5. So I cleaned it up and I didn't say anything. I didn't want to tell my husband how freaked out I was because already I felt uncomfortable living there. When I first moved in, I liked it. I felt like it was a good home, but as time went on, I felt uncomfortable living there. I didn't want to be there. And I wanted to move out, but I didn't want to break the lease because we just paid the first month's rent, last month's rent. So we were low on funds already. Miscellaneous is going to get 5. So we just went on with our lives living there, and I thought things were calming down, but I was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. So this incident happened when I was getting ready for work. I'm usually the first one up. I used to wake up around 5 a.m. every day to catch the train to head to work in the city. And that is all for my wallet. Now we're going to move on to my sinking funds binder. So I was getting ready for work. It's still usually dark out. I was putting on my makeup in the vanity that we had in our room, and all of a sudden I hear the TV turn on. I thought to myself, why is my son up so early? Because he's also an early bird too. Sometimes he even wakes up before me and my husband. Emergency is going to get 15. And then my husband wakes up because he hears the TV coming from the living room. And you guys, it was loud. It's like someone put the volume all the way up to max. My husband runs into the living room and there's no one there. So 10 and 5. He turns it back off. He goes back into our room and he didn't say anything to me because one, it was way too early. Two, he knows how I get when things like that happen. Now emergency has 500 in the bank, 600, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. So $890 in emergency. Vacation is going to get 20. At this point, I was tired of not being able to relax in my home. I felt like something was going to happen again. So we got a priest to come and bless our home. Now vacation has 120, 40, 60, $70 in vacation. The priest came in and already I could tell in his face that he knew that there was something there. And he asked us, how long have we been living in the apartment? I told him a few months. And he goes, okay, I'm going to bless this apartment twice. And I thought to myself, like, why is he blessing it twice? Normally, priests bless homes once, but he went in all the rooms, the bathroom, the patio, outside of our apartment door. He blessed all of that twice. Holiday is going to get 20. At the end of the blessing, he goes, I would just want you guys to pray every day because I feel something in here. And I just start freaking out. Now Holiday has 150, 250, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 373, 90, 410, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 450 in Holiday. I called my husband and I told him what happened, and he just goes, then we just gotta pray every day, like God's going to protect us. Birthdays is going to get 5. So we found this home that we're living in now, and I wanted to get out of that apartment right away. So we were in the process of moving out. Now birthdays has 10, 20, 30, 40, $55. I was just so over the apartment and all the things that was happening in there. Car, which is car maintenance, is going to get 5. So we found a new place. We have all of our stuff packed, ready to move. I remember this was late at night. My husband wanted to stop by the new place to drop off the TV that he just bought. Now car has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, $95. Me and my son were having dinner and we heard the door like trying to open. Medical is going to get 5. It was just like someone was like shaking the doorknob. My son and I look at the doorknob. I was expecting my husband to come in and it just stopped. So I run over because I thought it was my husband having a difficult time opening the door. I opened the door really quick and there was no one there. And I opened it fast enough where I should be able to see that person walking away because it is a long walkway, but there was no one there. Medical now has 10, 20, $35. I call my husband, and when I called him, I swear I heard like someone trying to talk to me, like saying hello, hello. Like all I heard was hello, hello. And it was a guy's voice. But the line was a little bit staticky. School is going to get 5. but all I heard was hello, hello, and it did sound like a guy's voice. I thought it was my husband. I asked him like, when are you coming? When are you coming home? School now has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, $75 in school. So I hang up because the line was staticky, and I just waited for my husband to come back home. JJ is going to get 15. He comes back home and I asked him, were you able to hear me because the line was staticky? And he looks at me and he goes, you didn't give me a call. Now he has 500 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40. I told him, I swear I called you and I heard you say hello, hello. And then he pulls up his call log. My number didn't show up, but I pulled up my call log and his number showed up. Janelle is going to get 15 as well. Till this day, I wonder who I spoke with because I swear I heard someone kept saying hello, hello. Now she has 500 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, $690 in her envelope. I start to cry and I told him, like, I swear, like, I heard someone there. I'm so tired of living here. Like, things keep on happening. Joel is going to get 5. Once we moved out and moved into this home, I've never felt so relaxed and at peace. Now he has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. So 110 in his envelope. I'll never step foot in that apartment again. It was just, I just felt so toxic living in there. And I'm just so glad that we're out of there. Self-love is going to get 5. I have yet to experience anything else, knock on wood. But yeah, that's my story of my apartment. Now self-love has 10, 20, 30, $40. So $40 in self-love. I do have extra money because I am going to go to my savings challenges. I'm going to skip this time. I am going to cash stuff 75 and 55 next time. I'm going to go to my savings challenges. I know last week I owed $11, so I'm going to do just that. 10, 11, and this is going into the savings challenge. And I am going to get this savings challenge, Guardian of Friendship. Budget by Lena sent me this. And I'm going to scratch off one of these stickers. Okay, let's do this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I hope that you're not too scared. Okay, 22, and obviously I do not have enough. So I do need to do an IOU of $12 next time. So 10. Next time I owe this challenge $12. Putting in a little bit of something is better than nothing. So that's that. Okay, and that is all for my sinking funds binder, my savings challenges, and all this cash stuffing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your guys' plans are this week. And again, I want to thank you all for the love and support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!